Erica Kotluba in absentia, Karina Maggie. Leslie Marr. Dihong Nguyen in absentia, Jennifer O'Brien. Michelle O'Brien in absentia, Patricia O'Callaghan in absentia, Aisling Louise O'Gorman. Emma Naomi O'Halloran. Laura O'Keefe. Aaron O'Keefe. Edel O'Leary. Keith James O'Mahony in absentia, Victoria O'Sullivan in absentia, Olushun Opeyemi Olawabi. Alexander Skorchevska. Katie Mary Sullivan. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Arts in Human Resource Management please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the Department of Organisation and Professional Development and who are worthy of the award of Master of Business, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Gregory Clodnicki in absentia, Odrin Thomas Floyd in absentia, Robert Christopher Hobbs. Thomas Daniel Lawton. Jean-Baptiste Leberge. Niall Stephen Edward Lynch. Tara Mary McGourty. Ella Muraru. Patrick Kieran Moynihan. Noel Thomas Murta. Herman Patrick O'Driscoll. Kevin O'Dwyer. Ire Sabri Ramadan. Kieran Stanton. Tomas Wallywander. And would the graduates of the award of Master of Business please stand to receive their ovation. President, we have two candidates who are worthy of the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Arts and Human Resource Management, both of whom are in absentia, Aoife Marie Howard and Aoife Kiley, both in absentia. So we might give them a round of applause in their absence. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the Department of Organisation and Professional Development and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Human Resource Management. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Halima Akhtar. Cian James Barry. Laura Ann Bruton. Laura Marie Byrne. Maeve Daly. Kia Elizabeth Feary. Orla Maura Finn in absentia. Maeve Flaherty in absentia. Owen Gallagher. John Galvin. Marius Jan Golbiowski. Anna Bernadette Harrington in absentia. Lisa Marie Hogan. Melissa Catherine Lane. Rory O'Brien in absentia. Stephanie Lisa O'Connell in absentia. Rachel O'Connor. Mairead Catherine O'Donovan. Roy O'Flynn. Ciara O'Sullivan. Bernadette Palmer in absentia. Grania Maura Randalls in absentia. Andrew Thomas in absentia. Anne-Marie Toomey. Anne-Marie Walsh. Evelina Wojcik. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Human Resource Management please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the Department of Organisation and Professional Development and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Business Honours in Business Administration, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Shane Bennett, in absentia. Adam Buckley. Aoife Cahalan. El Shaddai Ya Dejanka. Ryan Ferr, in absentia. Canawan Camuban. Katarzyna Konazina. Josephine Maria Lines. Kellyanne Martin. Christina McCarthy. Carolyn Mary MacDonald. David Andrew Morrison. Chloe Ellen Murphy. Stephen Patrick Murphy. Brian Rory O'Connor. Liam Thomas Patrick O'Donovan. Shane Kieran O'Sullivan. Dean Patrick Salamai. Eric James Seymour. John Martin Walsh. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Business Honours in Business Administration please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the Department of Organisation and Professional Development and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts in Human Resource Management, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Shariful Haq Bayuan. Lorraine Frances Ann Blower. Patricia Bois Lerma. Jessica Margaret Mary Burke. Grace Maria Brennan in absentia. Isabella Narissa Chunfetch. Fiona Marie Cronin. Barbara De Silva Cadova. Avril Downey in absentia. Emma Carroll Flynn. Brendan Foley in absentia. Helen Fox. Alan Grick. Derek Michael Harrington in absentia. Lorraine Ann Hegarty. Colin Keith Hewitt. Davis Boston Ibata Ona. Grace Kavanagh in absentia. Colin Keneally. Kieran Francis Kerrigan. Jane Kuskman in absentia. Wayne Joseph Lawton. Dale McVeigh in absentia. Catherine Elizabeth Minahan. Connor Liam Art Murray. Rudolph Anthony Neff in absentia. Aralia Norris. Edel O'Brien. Kerry Patricia O'Mara. David Patrick O'Regan. Danielle Ellen Sheehan. Sarah Louise Thompson. Padraig Francis Isaac Varian in absentia. Emmett Walsh. Patrick Joseph Whelan. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Arts in Human Resource Management please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the Department of Organisation and Professional Development and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Business in Business Administration, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Nicole Sarah Angelini. Kyle Bastable Ahern. Niall Calnan. Patrick Christopher Clifford. Callum Crowley O'Shea. Michael Anthony Curran. Maureen Elizabeth Daly O'Flaherty. Emma Louise Deasy. Kaylee Marie Dilworth. Rosari Deneen. Sean Greg Dooley. Omar Elamine. Timothy John Foley. Ryan Patrick Galvin. Dorotha Kwizdalska. Anna Catherine Hannon. Derek Healy. Amy Melissa Hennessy. Emma Regina Hester. Breda Marie Hogan. Rebecca Hyland in absentia. Blessing Kumi. Niall Joseph Leahy. Sean Robert Leahy. Irina Lyshuk in absentia. Amran Fatima Mahmood. James Mannix in absentia. Claudia Santana Marquez. Joanna Santana Marquez. Aileen Marion McCarthy. Emma Jane McCarthy. Jack Bernard Milne Dowd. Tracy Michelle Milan. Dennis Patrick Murphy in absentia. Jack Murphy. John Bartholomew Murphy. Ben Adam Nallen. Keith William Nugent. Aaron Diarmid O'Brien. Katie Ann O'Callaghan. Morgan O'Keirda in absentia. Melanie Marguerite O'Connor. Hayley Catherine O'Driscoll. Melanie Amanda O'Driscoll in absentia. Jack Cornelius O'Flynn in absentia. Anne-Marie O'Keefe. Connor James O'Leary. Nicole Marie O'Mahony Field. Timothy James Power. Eilish Claire Spillane. Orla Mary Tumulty. Judy Joanne Walsh. Michael John Walsh in absentia. Siobhan Bridget Walsh. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Business in Business Administration please stand to receive their ovation.
I call upon Dr. P.O. Fenton, Head of Department of Marketing and International Business, to present the candidates from his department. Awards will be made in respect of the following programmes in his department: Master of Science in International Business, Master of Science in Marketing Practice, Master of Science in Digital Marketing Strategy, Master of Arts in Global Business Practice, Postgraduate Diploma in Digital Marketing Strategy, Bachelor of Business Honours in International Business with Language, Bachelor of Business Honours in Marketing, Higher Diploma in Business and Sales Management, and Bachelor of Business in Marketing.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in International Business, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Madeleine Elizabeth Ganser. Miriam Katrina Healy. Grace Hickey. James Richard Horan. Zoe Jones. Bernardine O'Dowd. Barbara Teresa O'Mani. Grace Usakala. James Sweeney. Sue Jean Wong. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in International Business please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in Marketing Practice, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Danielle Marie Burke. Aisling Marta Claffey. Deirdre Helen Feeney, in absentia. Orla Marie Hurley. Richard Kevin Hurley, in absentia. Owen Carey. Michael Kevin Kelleher, in absentia. Rebecca Krapp. Megan Danielle McNulty. Jennifer McQuinney. Aisling Katie O'Connor. Conor Joseph O'Shea. David Daniel Cornelius O'Sullivan. Ronan Pascal Proctor. Wendy Caroline Rohu. Ian Patrick Thom, in absentia. Orla Imelda Teague. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in Marketing Practice please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in Digital Marketing Strategy. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Louise Cannon. Daniel Carey. Janine Galvin. Jonathan Kelly. Linda O'Connell. Philip Matthew O'Reilly. Claire O'Sullivan. Radu George Stoa. Neil Patrick Twomley. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in Digital Marketing Strategy please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Master of Arts in Global Business Practice. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Ho Bao Min Chow, in absentia. Keith Patrick Daly. Kung Dam, in absentia. Long Hui Gao, in absentia. Niall Dennis Hart. Stephen Anthony Hornibrook. Lucy Jane Kampf. Niamh Kelly. Ingrid Loretta Currens. Leah May Lombard. Philip Brian O'Byrne. Una Mary O'Leary. Rohini Roy. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Arts in Global Business Practice please stand to receive their ovation? President, there are two candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Digital Marketing Strategy. Both candidates are in absentia: Niamh Mary Teresa Henderson and David Nicholas McSweeney. So we might mark their achievement in absentia. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Business Honours in International Business with Language. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Rachel Helen Devlin. Well done, Rachel. Leah Jane Donnelly. Eva Mary Horgan. Well done, Eva. John Jennings. Well done, John. Meg Anna Mead. Lynn Elizabeth Moynihan. Well done. Jennifer Ellen Mullally. Well done. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Business Honours in International Business with Language please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Business Honours in Marketing. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Stephen Oliver Bennett. Dejana Victoria Block. Laura Blake in absentia, Dara Ann Carlson in absentia, Robert Cashman. Jonathan Barry Christie. Jesse Daniel Martin Cronin. Anya Margaret Crowley. Elisa Ann Cummins. Maeve Anya Debarra. Colm Fenton. Anna Maria Fritz in absentia. Juliana Grurik in absentia. Laura Marie Guyot. Christopher John Hayes. Lorna Helion. Alan Brian Hogan in absentia. Chloe Mary Kelleher. Aaron Daniel Kingston. Cindy Angel Francine Leroux Mujer. Well done, Cindy. Chloe Gemma Lynch. Well done, Chloe. James Florence Maher. Well done. John Michael Patrick Martin. Leal McElligott McCarthy. Well done. Sarah Jane McCarthy. Davina Ann McGowan. Kieran Murphy. Rebecca Catherine Murphy. Micheál O'Brien in absentia. Emma Jane O'Connell. Colm Tomás O'Connor. Jessica Ann O'Donoghue. Well done. Tessa Jane O'Hanlon. Conor Timothy O'Keefe in absentia. Jamie Dennis O'Leary. Eve Ellen Mary O'Mahony. Well done, Eve. Jack William O'Mara. Adam Desmond O'Regan. Dara Owen O'Sullivan. Frankie Dean O'Sullivan. Hazel Siobhan O'Sullivan. Dinav Louise Phelan. Jordan Thomas Power. Sagita Pumpere. Aaron Quigley. Aisling Rose Relihan. In absentia, Ian Noel Reynolds. Sean Allen Reynolds. Patrick O'Donovan Rossiter. In absentia, Jake Anthony Ryan. Megan Louise Ryan. Mikhail Damien Sadis. In absentia, Joy Sheehan. Glenn Stokes. Eric Christopher Tian. Amelia Tau V. Tudo. In absentia, Malgorzata Victoria Urbanovic. Anya Catherine Walsh. Robin Eve White. Hannah Kathleen White. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Business Honours in Marketing please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Higher Diploma in Business and Sales Management. And I would request you to present their parchments to them. Jack Christopher Bagshaw. Maureen Bauer. James Charles Conway, in absentia. Jamie Creed. Brian Daly. Eleanor Frances Howard. Killian John Irish. Barbara O'Connor. Kevin Edward O'Doherty. Michael O'Donoghue. Would the graduates of the Award of Higher Diploma in Business and Sales Management please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a programme in the Department of Marketing and International Business and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Business in Marketing. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Sylvain Claude Artout, in absentia. Aurélie Boudiaf, in absentia. Saoirse Christina Brosnan, in absentia. Lucy Brulé, in absentia. Mary Christina Burke. Theodore Chavot, in absentia. Keith Charles Cogan, in absentia. Adrian Patrick Culnan. Evan James Daly. Julie Marie Delacou de Rousseau, in absentia. Alison Mary Desmond. James Duggan. Roy Egan. Sylvia Hannah Enright. Dara Philip Fanning. Kaylee Margaret Farmer. Rowan Padder Fitzgerald. Shane Patrick Fitzgibbon. Katie Marie Fitzpatrick. Karen Ann Ford. Erica Elizabeth Hagerty. Joanne Hagener. Rebecca Mary Jennings. Tara Lorden. Murren Lynch. Peter Andrew Lynch. Chloe Mary Madden. Amy McGuinness, in absentia. Siúan Nisha Morrissey. Ellen Marie Murphy. Sean Anthony O'Dea. Susan Mary O'Gorman, in absentia. Emma O'Malan. Roisin Ann O'Regan. Ciara Valerie O'Sullivan, in absentia. Adelaide Beatrice Penn, in absentia. Gemma Price. Kevin Sean Ross. Claire Marie Smith. Baptiste Francois Tamé, in absentia. Petra Turksali, in absentia. It's just as well. William Francis Trevor. Barry Daniel Tuig. With apologies to Petra once more. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Business and Marketing please stand to receive their ovation?
This concludes this part of the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the students of our institute. I now call on the President of the Institute, Dr. Barry O'Connor, to address you.
Thank you again, Gerard. And before we get to the formal business, as P.O. was doing his in absentia, there's a story told of a certain university where there was a whole line of in absentia, sort of Thomas Murphy in absentia, John Murphy in absentia, Tony Smith in absentia, Mary Smith, and the guy calling out the names knew where Mary was, so he says, Mary Smith in California. so it didn't go down too well. Anyway, members of the governing body, we go back to the formal part of the House. Colleagues in the faculty, School of Business, supporters, financiers, credit card holders at the back of the hall, and the graduates here at the front. Well done to everybody on getting here. It was an individual journey for everyone, but everybody in this room contributed to getting you to where you are. Obviously, the graduates gave the late nights and the long hours of travel and the long hours of study in the library and elsewhere. So well done to you specifically. Tresle Midliv, Asan Eacht, at the end of the Asan Asher, Fada, and Enaranach, Woidnoch Pedra Rurif, Gudian Lanjov. I was getting came shot at Avin Demachiv, Ahnian, and Stadier, I was on Dihila Hashiv, Deshan Trosho. The Irish word for a degree is a came, but came is also normally would translate as a step. And this is indeed a step. It's a step in your professional career. It's a milestone as well, I guess. And again, particularly for the graduates here today, and we have a lot of masters, postgraduate diplomas and so on, the game continues. So to the people with the bachelor's degrees, it ain't over yet. so you carry on, and we are here to support you. I particularly think of the digital marketing masters, which came up as, I guess, it was a short program initially, then went to postgraduate diploma, and such was the demand that we developed up to the master's level now, and the sky's the limit after that. And that is an indication of what we do here in CIT. We develop programs that respond to the needs of the community, of industry and business and enterprise. We don't develop programs and see, where could these people now be employed? In fact, the simple rule here is when a new program comes up, and you all, well, half of you here are experts in marketing, when the colleagues propose a new program to be put on the books here, the first question we do a feasibility study, first of all. And the first question there is there a demand for this particular program? In other words, are there jobs for people if they do this program? Or is there an advancement in their career? Or is there a benefit to the community? And if colleagues can prove that, you go on to the next step, which is developing the academic side. But if there are no opportunities, if there's no demand for the program within industry or enterprise or community, well, shin shin, it doesn't travel any further. And it shows where we are in terms of our degrees. I guess we have maybe three great characteristics. First of all, fantastic graduates, fantastic ambassadors for yourselves, for your families, and for the Institute here. But the other two hearts of the coin are relevance to the needs of society, and partnership. And on the partnership side of the house, and again, we can see it here today, the partnership is about us working with the professional bodies, be they the charities of the personnel management, Barry Hill and his colleagues, people on the accountancy professions, the Marketing Institute, Engineers Ireland, the MedLab Consultants Association, or the Institute of MedLab Consultants. We're constantly getting our degrees validated and accredited by the statutory bodies, by the professional bodies. So basically what we have here, you've got a double lock on your degree. We have a very, very tough academic quality assurance system here. As I said, from the get-go, from the time a program was actually proposed. And every 5 years, every program here gets a root and branch examination by academics from other institutions, by professionals, by people in industry. And it's a fairly rigorous process. When we know it's coming, it becomes a fairly daunting task of, could be 6 months work involved in that. So that's guaranteeing the academic quality from our side. Then, whether it is the accountants, whether it is CIMA, whether it is Engineers Ireland, they come in on a regular basis in here, typically 3 to 5 years. So when we're not doing an academic quality exercise, we're doing a professional body accreditation. So the answer to all that is your degrees are completely up to spec, up to standard from an academic quality point of view, but they're also completely up to spec and relevant by our partnerships with the accrediting institutions, by the professional bodies, which in simple English means then that your degrees are acceptable right across the country, globally, because they're accredited by the professional bodies. Your degrees will travel and they're recognised by multinational corporations, by all international agreements. So again, it's a tough one from our point of view to balance the academic side with the actual industry side of the business, but the fruits of it are that your degrees and your careers will prosper. And if you're prospering, we'll prosper as well. Which brings me to the small commercial, that when you do prosper and make your first million, we'll have a space on the wall there for you when you come back and give us a donation, and we'll put your portrait up on the wall there. Just take note of that there, please, right? But seriously, our degrees are relevant, and they're relevant because of very strong partnerships. And they're real partnerships, they're not like MOUs. For example, we have a very strong partnership at the moment now with Musgraves, who I think are they the second or third biggest employer in the country, believe it or believe it not. I think they're just behind the HSE in terms of the numbers of people employed across the Musgrave group. So we have a strong operation going with Musgraves. We have operations going but we have partnerships going with Johnson & Johnson, with Boston Scientific, with SMEs up and down the country. So all that comes in, feeds back into again to the relevance of your degrees, and to the fact that if you're going for employment to EMC, or Dell as they're called now, Dell EMC, or Boston Scientific, or Johnson & Johnson, or Musgraves, they actually know what we do here in CIT. They know what the content of your degrees are. Why? Because they were probably involved in one of these exercises, one of these validation exercises. So, you know, the reality is, in terms of our degrees, the employability of our graduates is second to none across the country. And that's thanks to our colleagues here, that's thanks to our colleagues in industry and yourselves and your previous generation of graduates who have gone out there as fantastic ambassadors for CIT. And we're looking forward to, as I say to you, being out there flying the CIT flag for the next 20, 30 years, as long as you're making the money. But again, remember, when you make the million, there's a space on the wall there for you. Maybe just to bring you up to date on what's happening here within the Institute, you'd have read about maybe about the Technological University project. Technological University Act passed into law just last March, and the first technological university in the country was set up then in Dublin as a combination between DIT, Dublin Institute of Technology, or as we call it, Dublin CIT, the Institute of Technology, Blantyrestown, and Tala Institute of Technology. So they've set up the TU for Dublin, Technological University of Dublin. Ourselves, in partnership with our friends below in Tralee, we're going to set up the Munster Technological University. And there are two reasons behind that. First of all, to give enhanced recognition to the quality and the undoubted quality of the degrees coming out of CIT. Second of all, there's the whole idea that there will be much better funding available for the technological university sector. Why? Because there'll be much more, a broader canvas to be worked on in terms of teaching, engagement and research. And again, research is very significant here in CIT. We generate normally about 15 million euros a year for research here on the campus. And again, the research we work on here is we identify problems and we develop solutions to fix those problems. We don't go down the purely academic route of developing solutions and then looking for some problems to solve. No, we do it the right way around. And that's why, again, it goes back to the relevance of what we have. And as we develop the Munster Technological University, there's a much bigger prize out there. I think it's relevant to some of the graduates here today. There's a huge drive in Europe to set up European universities of technology. And Monsieur Macron in France has said there will be at least 20 of those by 2024 or something. So the French are putting huge money into this network of universities across Europe. And when we get this MTU game off the ground, we will be joining in the European University of Technology network. Actual universities joining together under one flag. And, you know, delighted to see this morning, or today now, it's been a long day, delighted to see the BA with the international with language and the first cohort of graduates coming out of there. And il faut dire félicitations la première promotion de cette degré. Aussi, nous avons des étudiants de Grenoble, de Paris, de Lyon, qui sont l'Internet. So, felicitations. It was great to see so many French students graduating here from CIT. And again, I think down the line, with Brexit and so on happening, there are going to be huge opportunities for us here to develop our international marketing, all our international programs in effect. And again, it's great to see the reintroduction of languages onto our programs here, and that we do have it between French, Spanish and German. Me, I'm stuck with the French, I can't do the Spanish or German. You'd have a good laugh if I did. But maybe going back to other, maybe not so serious matters in terms of what you're graduating from. As I say, you're graduating from a huge partnership of industry, of community groups, and so your degrees are fashioned by that. It's not just us sitting down, our colleagues sitting down inside in the library and deciding, yeah, we have an expert here in X and another expert in Y, so let's make up a course with X and Y. We work out what the requirements are from our research, from dealing with industry, and that makes our programs relevant. And it's not all bookwork here. We also have a very, very strong sporting tradition here in CIT, not least our managerial leadership team. Last summer when John Myler was organising his new MBA, which kicked off just last September, at the same time he was leading Cork to the Munster Championship final and beating Limerick to win the Munster Championship for us last year, and hopefully we'll go one further next year. Another colleague, last summer was also busy. Cian O'Neill, who was the head of sport and rec leisure department and health. Cian was the manager of the famous Kildare team, the man who invented the term Newbridge or nowhere. But apart from that, he also put Mayo out of their misery in the Super 8 part of the All-Ireland Football Championship. Here in CIT, I guess we didn't do great this year, but we were put out of the hurling championship by Mulkilly, which is no surprise because half the team were former CIT graduates and they went on to win the county in the senior football. We lost by a point to Castlehaven, and I'm sure there are probably Castlehaven supporters in the crowd here tonight. We lost by a point to Castlehaven in a replay, and they just narrowly lost out to the Hallowell. They lost what I suppose in the second replay there. And this Sunday coming, we have two of our famous graduates, Aidan Walsh and Lorcan McLaughlin, who are lining up for Duhallow against the Bars in the county final. So whatever team is in the county final, whatever team is in the All-Ireland, you'll find CIT graduates or students there. I mean, this past year, we had a great representation on the All-Ireland winning Cork Senior Camogie team, the Cork Intermediate Camogie team, and also the Cork Intermediate Hurlers. So, we have a great sporting record here, and hopefully within the next 12 months we'll be opening a new sports arena here, or starting working on it within the next 12 months. We're also beginning a new learning resource centre out the front of the building here, costing 22 million. So we are moving ahead, we are developing the infrastructure here, and somebody would say maybe it's not before time, and we'd agree with you there. But we needed to get the finance for that. I guess maybe just to finish up, from my point of view, and let you get the cup of tea and let you go and pick up those dinner reservations. You're graduating from CIT, stay in touch with yourselves, with each other, stay in touch with the colleagues here in the faculty. We need you as much as you need us. We probably need you more, actually, and not just for the donations, but it is about, seriously, about keeping our programmes relevant. And that's why we need to keep the feedback with you. Also, particularly if the people graduating with primary degrees today, you're all heading off into different companies. Maybe you'll be the only HR manager within 20 miles of the next HR manager or whatever. Stay in touch with your colleagues that you're graduating with today. There's an old African saying which we like to quote, and it makes a bit of sense. It says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. So stay in touch with your colleagues, stay in touch with your faculty members here within the Institute, and you will go far, and fast is fine too, but there's a long road ahead. This is a marathon, not a sprint, as they say. So got a meal of Mahagav, Trace Liam Liverish.
Thank you, President. We're nearly there, guys, just a couple of minutes. The kettle is still boiling, so we're nearly there. Members of the governing body, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and visitors joining us via the World Wide Web, on behalf of my colleagues in the Faculty of Business and Humanities and on my own behalf, I'm delighted to be associated with the President's congratulations and good wishes to you, our new graduates. Our Faculty of Business and Humanities contributes close to 5,800 students, or 51% of the total cohort in CIT, and currently delivers 148 programmes, full, part-time and online, across a wide range of disciplines. The School of Business continues to grow with the Hinks Centre for Entrepreneurship Excellence and the V-Link Software Group gaining EU funding and growing research activity at Masters and PhD level. The School of Business continues to work with industry on live assignments for students and also to ensure an international experience is available through Erasmus, international placements, studies trips and other exchanges. We've worked on live cases with Littlewoods, Kyo's and Chef, to name a few. In fact, last week we had 11 students graduate in Vietnam who all studied in the faculty and were presented with their parchments by Dr. P.O. Fenton. The School of Business work placement has gone from strength to strength, with all of the School of Business programmes now offering placement opportunities as part of the degree. This work placement has been very positively received and supported by a wide range of our industry partners, and we acknowledge their important role in our graduates' formation. This afternoon we have cohorts graduating for the first time in the Bachelor of Business Honours in International Business with Language, the Master of Arts in Global Business Practice, and the Master of Science in Digital Marketing Strategy. I congratulate the inaugural students and the staff who supported them in their studies. I also want to acknowledge and congratulate CIT staff member Philip O'Reilly, who graduated today with a Master of Science in Digital Marketing Strategy. Well done, Philip. Congratulations to the Department of Marketing and International Business for developing and delivering a new Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business with Aviation Studies and a Special Purpose Award in Sales Strategy and Techniques, and to the Department of Organisation and Professional Behaviour or Professional Development for developing a new MBA in Strategy, which had its first intake and cohort in September. And they've also developed a new Certificate in Supervisory Management, developed in collaboration with our partners in IT Tralee and the Regional Skills Forum. Congratulations also to the Department of Organisation and Professional Development in collaborating with Boston Scientific in developing a new Certificate in Leadership Development for the staff, which will see 30 staff graduate this year from Boston Scientific. Our strong programme offering, research activity and industry engagement position us well to take a leading role in the establishment of the new Munster Technological University. I'd like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to Brian McGrath, who has retired, and thank him for the significant contribution to CIT School of Business and wish him a happy and a healthy retirement. I'd like to thank our own faculty team, academic, technical and administrative, who've helped you on your journey to graduation, and a special thanks to Dr. Breda Kenny, Head of the School of Business, Dr. Pio Fenton, Head of the Department of Marketing and International Business, and Don Crowley, Head of the Department of Organisation and Professional Development. The future looks bright for your graduates, both here and abroad, with the skill set you've acquired in your discipline area. And today is all about you. We're delighted to celebrate the success story that is each one of you. We acknowledge your achievements along with the contribution of many others, especially your lecturers, families, loved ones and friends. And I might ask if the graduates would just rise for a minute. And there are a lot of people behind you that have supported you in so many ways, so you might give them a big boulabos. You can sit down now. Before concluding, I'd like to thank the Conferring organising team who've ensured this ceremony ran so smoothly and effectively, and also mention that CIT has a number of open days which take place on Thursday the 8th of November in the National Maritime College of Ireland, on Friday the 16th of November in the Bishopstown campus and the Crawford College of Art and Design campus, and on Saturday 17th of November in CIT Cork School of Music and the CIT Crawford College of Art and Design. And I ask you to encourage prospective students to attend. So finally, as this is a day of celebration, enjoy the day with your family, friends and loved ones, and no doubt you'll have a late night of celebration. I invite you all to some light refreshments in the West Atrium at the conclusion of the ceremony. Graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the students of our institute. My best wishes and my thanks to you all.
Please all rise and remain standing until all members of the academic procession have departed the auditorium. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated for a few moments if you don't mind, please. Thank you. Just a few more announcements. First off, I would like you to show your appreciation for our musicians, who I'm sure you'll agree did a great job this evening and added great dignity to our occasion. Thank you. Now, I would like to ask our guests, please, to remain in their seats for a few more moments while the graduates will depart the auditorium for the group photograph, which is first. And there'll be plenty of time for photographs after, so don't worry about that for a while. The individual photographs will be taken in the James Barry Exhibition Centre. Students will know where that is, with queuing from the marquee, which is situated in the main footpath to the original building. Now, I would like to invite our guests to join us for some light refreshments in the West Atrium while the group photographs are being taken first. Thank you, and enjoy your evening, everybody. Well done.